Well, I am going to check out a property that we just got under contract, and I found this using my postcards I send out, and I remember being back in this neighborhood. I don't exactly remember the lot, but I do remember the street I was on. And what's cool about this area is you do have a lot of construction going on. You see that guy working on that house there, a new home. But some of these lots back here are salt water. And what I'm really excited about is the call that came in was for a saltwater lot. In fact, this bridge, we're gonna have to come back to this bridge because I wanna measure the distance from the clearance to see from the top of the bridge down to the surface of the water, see how much room we have. And you can see that waterway down there. It didn't look like much, but I know that's what gets you out to the Gulf. So a lot of these homes here and a lot of these side streets are saltwater lots on these streets because they're connected to the Gulf. It's probably about a mile or so away, and you have a lot of mobile homes in this area, and it's actually an eclectic collection of site-built homes and mobile homes. But what's interesting about this one particular street is it mostly is mobile homes. And I think we're right on it now, one more block. It's the last street, the farthest one out you can take. But there's the saltwater canal. I see the mangroves. And we're gonna make a right in here. And from what I understand, from what the guy told me, is these houses right here are on city water on the corner and city sewer. In fact, here's the lot right here. So we do have this under contract, and let's get out and take a look at it. Again, it's salt water, which has me excited. Let's take a look. I haven't been here yet. You can see there's older single wides here across the street. Everything looks nice. Oh my gosh, is that dangerous? Guys, this is why I hate power poles. And I've talked about this in other videos. Look how nasty that looks. You would think that the neighbor wouldn't like that, running right across his driveway like that. How that can even exist, I have no clue. And these wires are hot, from what I understand. Yeah, the meter's hot. Crazy. That's the first thing that's going to come out. Except, you know what? That brings about a good point. How do I get the power from that transformer pole over there over to this lot? That's a logistical problem. Something I just caught. How do you get over that lot if his driveway is there? And you got utilities running over here. So we'll have to take a closer look at that. But let's see what kind of salt water we have here. There's a septic tank in the ground already from an older home that was here. Here's an old floating dock. So these are saltwater lots back here. That's a really nice boat lift. Interesting, very interesting. Very nice boat lift there too. You know, I could live with this though. Of course, your boat can't be any bigger than what could get underneath that bridge that we saw, but this is the end of the canal over here. So you can see salt water goes over to that tree. Nice little dock, nice little boat lift. Some beautiful palms, royals. You know, that's a logistical problem. Is how would my power come into this lot? That's a logistical problem. I gotta talk to my electrician about this. So how do we get power? Wow, we even have a nice building pad here. This is elevated. You can tell it's shell rock already. So, but how do we get power over here in a better way than the way this is presenting itself? That is just not cool. That is just not cool. Well, we'll figure that one out. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the block. Okay, so now we're back in the car, and just before I figure out the electrical problem, let's just see what else is on this block. It's a pretty, not too old mobile home, a double wide. That's a single, well, actually that's a double wide. But look at this stilt home here. And that looks like it's about the same width as the lot in the back. In fact, every lot on this block is the same width. Here's a small double. This guy managed to squeeze a garage and a mobile home. You can tell he's a snowbird. Everything is shuttered up. And I've talked to this guy before, tried to buy this. This guy at the time was asking $75 and he doubled his price. It's a beautiful, once it's cleared out, it's a beautiful corner lot, and you can see this is all salt water here. And he's got there's a nice seawall. That's the waterway that would take you more into town. There's about a mile via water to get out to the Gulf. So another saltwater lot vacant here on the corner. In fact, this guy on Zillow, he's got a new dock back there, but he's selling this. He's selling that home. He's asking $305 for it, and it's obviously it's future built. He's offering to put a double wide mobile home on there with that saltwater lot for $305. So that gives me some kind of indication of what I can do on the street, because if that guy can hit $305 with that home, I should be able to get somewhere near close to that. Now, he does have a corner lot, which creates a prettier scenario for his lot, but let's take a look at this again. Very nice. You can tell he built a new dock out there. I'll have to look on public record and see who the dock builder was. Maybe they could do something similar. Now look, you got opportunity over here. Somebody got thrown out, or they're gutting a old mobile home back in there, but these are dry. These are not wet lots like these are. And these are beyond wet lots. They're actually salt lots. So nice mobile homes here. It's got a pool and everything. And the stilt home, I think he's got a pool in the back as well. So I think this lot here at $54,500, once I come back with my electrician who's working on another lot not too far from here, once I come by and figure out that electrical quiz there, this could be a very nice lot with a dock and a boat lift, and sell it at top dollar. And right at this main road right here where you see traffic going back and forth, that main road there is, there's city sewer there. And one day they will actually come through here. We're only talking 2 houses from the corner. They're talking about bringing city sewer onto the street, and there's already city water. So that's a good thing. So over and out. Let's go check out that bridge and see how high it is. Well, this is a bit of a busy road, but this is the bridge. I don't see anything that tells about how high the bridge would be, but I brought a tape measure. So people with their toys. This is a toy town. Let's see if I can measure down to the water without dropping my phone and without dropping the tape measure. Venice Canal. Huh. Okay. Wow, that's a really nice waterway. That's what takes you out to the Gulf. Now, you can only have a boat that's small enough to clear this bridge. And then what you would do is, to get to that lot we just looked at, you would go down there to the end and make a left, where you see that ends down there. It makes a left. Wow, there's an old dock. This is pretty high. This is pretty high. Let's go back over here and measure this. Okay. Okay, well, I'm only one-handed here, and I don't want to drop my phone in, but my tape is just touching the tip of the water, and it looks like to the bottom of the bridge, I've got about 9 feet. Yep. Just a little, about, actually it's about 8 foot 10 inches, and the tide is going out because I can see the flow. The flow is heading out toward the Gulf. So I've got a little less than 9 feet. Interesting. Okay. So that tells me what kind of boat can fit under there. Yep, you can tell we're in saltwater territory. If you look down there, you see a bunch of crabs hanging out. Bunch of crabs hanging out and fish. That is a pretty decent sized one, right? Where'd he go?